I muted it. Mute it or keep it mute.
No, she got.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, we go.
Really sad stuff.
Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First one, I want to give all praise to Abanawa.
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahusha, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
Hey, that wants to be unto the wants be unto the apostles, that is great minister of Charles through the Spirit. Peace and much love and salutations to the collective Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latin Americans, you are the children of Israel for this Bible. I tell them like I see. You're 2023. Hopefully your prophecy. This is YSO Pre Passover. You know, we know a little late on the days, but we had to get together. You know, we got a special guest came out. You know, so we want to make it right for everybody and make a good time for everybody. You know, coming and enjoy the Passover how we're supposed to. You know, go ahead.
This is Judges chapter 5, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing water.
And that's here in America. The archers speaking about the nuclear missiles. Okay, go ahead.
There shall they rehearse the righteous act of the Lord.
This is right now. So we're rehearsing the righteous act of the Most High. So this is rehearsing the righteous act. You know, so we're rehearsing the righteous acts of our forefathers, going back, reading about the Exodus of Moses and the children of Israel, which we are the children of Israel, and we was delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians, and which is going to be played out again at modern day time in 2023. Prophecy soon to come to pass that we're going to get delivered out of America, which is our new Egypt. Give me that real quick in Revelation 12 and 11. And then hold me that. Where Jeremiah here.
This is Revelations 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony.
Okay, 11 and 12. This says where they saw me Egypt, where the Lord says
11 and 12.
Yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men.
Now, Rose 12 then. This is 12.
This is Revelations 12 and 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast.
What it says when Yahushua was crucified, the image. Where you shall be Solomon. I can't, but it knows Revelation 11 something. It's 11. You got a TV right there? What?
And their dead body shall.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead. What is it?
It's Revelations 8.
Okay, go ahead.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom.
So this is spiritually Sodom in Egypt. Okay? This is Egypt all over again. Because we read Deuteronomy 28:68, Lord said, I will send you again with Egypt with ships. By the way, I send you, thou shalt see you no more again. And you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. I mean, we're going to be transferred, as we work from the west coast of Africa all the way to the shores of America on cargo slave ships. And we were sold unto our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, which were slave man and slave woman. And no man shall buy with you, no man shall save you, or no man shall redeem you. No one came to help the so-called Negroes Latino Americans out when we was going through the those hard trials in those slave ships. You know, getting raped, beat, robbed, murdered, spoiled. No one came to our aid, man. No one came and said that what told us women that what he did was wrong. You know, and then also with the Egyptians, who stopped Pharaoh from putting the children of Israel in captivity? No one. You know, so but we're living in a time now when we're gonna get delivered out of here. Go ahead.
Where also our Lord was crucified.
Yes, so our Lord was crucified. Who Yahweh Shai? How was he crucified? His name, right? Because first of all, the world knows the Messiah. They call him what? Jesus Christ. And then his image is defiled too. They think he's a so-called white man, which according to scriptures, he's clearly a so-called black man. Okay, so his image is destroyed. His name has been destroyed here in America. Right? Go ahead.
And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer.
But Slocky right quick though. When it's right, when you go back into it, it's talking about the two prophets, right? And the two prophets is Judah and Ephraim. Okay, so it would be the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. The southern and the northern kingdom. Okay? Go ahead, bro. I just wanted to know.
No, go ahead.
This is verse 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make.
That's it. We were tormented. That dwelt on the earth. Go ahead.
And after 3 days and a half,
That's it. That's happening right now. So now we're coming back to our nationality. We're remembering ourselves. Okay, remember who we are. We're coming back to our nationality. We're coming back to Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, go ahead.
and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto
Okay, so
them,
now go ahead. Grab me
Jeremiah.
No. I want Baruch chapter 3. Verse 3 and 1. Baruch 3 and 1.
This is Baruch chapter 3 and 1.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is Baruch chapter 3 verse 1. O Lord Almighty, power of Israel, the soul in anguish, the troubled spirit crieth unto thee.
Yep.
Hear, O Lord, and have mercy, for thou art merciful, and have pity upon us, because we have sinned before thee.
That's just we sin against the Most High. This is why we're in captivity. This is why we have to rehearse the righteous acts, because we sinned against the Most High. Go ahead.
For thou endurest forever, and we perish utterly.
Yep.
O Lord Almighty, thou power of Israel, hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites,
Yep, go ahead.
and of their children which have sinned before thee, and not hearken unto the voice of thee, their powers, for the which caused these plagues cleave.
Go ahead.
When upon every high hill and under every a right seed,
Yep.
how then art thou turned into the degenerate plant
So how we
of a
get-
strange of a strange vine unto me?
This is so we became a strange vine to the Most High. Being here in America, we became strange to the Lord. You see Jake. You see the whole tribe. You see Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Asher, Naphtali, Issachar. They're all destroyed, man.
Yeah.
You know, Issachar's all into all types of idolatry and shit. You know, Judah don't know what the hell's going on. So-called Negro don't know what's going on.
Shit, Issachar, they be doing that shit with Diablos.
Yeah.
The devil. That shit be. They put the horns and shit.
Yeah.
Hands and shit.
Oh, what they call it? The Day of the Dead.
Mayfield.
Yeah. All that shit. Our people are wicked as hell, man.
Yeah.
So you see why the Most High kicked us the hell up out the land, and why the Most High put those yokes upon our neck, because we weren't acting right, man. But it's the whole point of what we doing right now, which we read in Judges 5:11, we rehearsed right as our fathers, and we're coming back to our remembrance. So once,
Let me just
okay,
before you, let me
go
put
ahead.
this on real quick. This is Jeremiah 6:16. Jeremiah, let me just make sure
okay.
Jeremiah 6 and 16. This is Jeremiah 6 and 16. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start back at I'm gonna start 6:16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see and ask for the old paths. And that's what we doing now. We standing in the way, rehearsing the righteous acts, Judges 5 and 11. This is called standing in the old ways. We asking for that right path. We asking to be righteous again, to come back to our righteousness, to come back to who we were beforehand, to back to our forefathers' ways, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in your ways and see and ask for the old path, where is the good way, right? So this is the good way, right? Be calmly, brotherly love, you know? Where is where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein, and that's 2/3, right? The 2/3 of our people. How they say they won't walk there? That's all.
Go ahead. Yeah, Job 8:44. Job chapter 8, verse. No, my bad. It's like.
Oh, my God, hold on. Let me read 17. Also, I said watchmen over you. And we're the watchmen. Who's the watchman? Right? The elect men. Right? The elect men, the hopefully elect men. The watchmen. Right? So also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. What's that trumpet? It's our voices. Right? Your voices is the trumpet. We pushing out that trumpet. We pushing out the word, the scripture. We pushing out this song. Right? They're dancing.
Daily.
That's it. You know? Daily. Hourly. You know, every chance you get, you pushing out about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Right? We pushing his name upon the earth, and upon the heathen's face, upon 2/3 faces. Everybody, we screaming it to the rooftops, playing videos. I mean, the word is being pushed out heavy. So we telling the people, hearken. Hearken to who you're supposed to be. Come back to who you were made to be. Right? So also I said ye watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Okay? Therefore, hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead, bro.
what he did. Deuteronomy 28 chapter was the evil.
Yep.
Everything, that's the evil that was brought upon us, man. The Most High wasn't playing. You know?
Right,
Go ahead.
right. Therefore, hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them.
Yep.
Hear, O earth, and what's among them. It's death, evil, right? What's that? Proverbs 8 and what's that? Proverbs 8 and was it 20? Was it they that love him? Somebody give me that. They love death. They don't love the Lord. They love death. It's like Proverbs 8 and 16 or 32. Is it? Nah. Well, it's in it, but y'all like. It's like Proverbs 8. And
They that hate without
they love death.
Yeah, Proverbs 8. Yeah. No, yeah, Proverbs 8 verse 36.
All right.
But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul.
That's right. And how do you sin against the Lord?
By not listening to him.
That's it. Doing your own will, right? Doing your own, going the way of the world, right? Walking the path of the world. You know? Go ahead.
All they that hate me love death.
That's right. All of them that hate me love death. So the world is death. Everything that's outside of your door is dying. It's nothing. It's worthless. See? Go ahead, you got it. That's all I'm going to do. Go ahead, bro.
I got you. I can go to that. Jeremiah chapter.
Go back to Job. Go back to the Father.
Job chapter 8, verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
That's it. So that's what we're doing right now. So we're preparing the search of our fathers. So we're going back to King David. We're going back to King Solomon. We're going back to the righteous man of the book. As also we're getting the bad. We're hearing about, the book of Judges. We're hearing about how Jake was going off. When you had Jake in the time of Jeremiah, there was sacrifice unto the Queen of Heaven. Right? We're reading those things, but also as we're getting the good, we're getting the bad with it. The good and the bad go hand in hand. But we're learning, putting it all together to find out that, look, we got to get it right this time. You know? And that's when Yahweh Shai comes back, we get those new bodies. Yeah. And that's that new covenant. It's going to be established when he comes back, and we're going to be 100% right, and we're going to be in order. But go ahead.
For we are but of yesterday and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow.
That's it. That's on that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead to that Baruch. Baruch 3, use that.
This is Baruch chapter 3 verse 10.
Remember that Jeremiah 22:20.
How happened it to Israel that thou art in thy enemy's land, that thou art waxen old in a strange country?
That's just we waxen old in a strange country. Go ahead.
That thou art defiled with the dead.
That's it. We're not defiled with the dead. Go ahead.
That thou art counted with them that go down into the grave.
Go ahead.
Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. For if thou hast walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldest have dwelled in peace.
Now give me Deuteronomy 20 and start at verses. Start 20. Start at 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high.
Yes, so we listen to the Most High, we would have been set on high. We already been in the kingdom of heaven. We already would have been had everything we needed. We wouldn't be in captivity right now, right?
Above all nations of the earth.
So we'll be above all nations of the earth right now. We have slaves, we have maidservants, we have everything that we need, man.
Yeah.
We've been above all nations. Go back to that real quick in Baruch and read that one again.
This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 11. That thou art grave, that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom.
That's it.
For if thou hast walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldest have dwelled in peace forever.
That's it. So we'd have walked the ways of the Most High, we'd have dwelled in peace forever. Jake ain't that peace, man.
No.
You can't tell me going to America is peaceful. This shit ain't peaceful, man. This place brought nothing but head on turmoil.
Yeah.
Single mothers and shit. Kids don't know where their daddy's at. Oh, a whole bunch of lost souls and shit. That's why this place where we've been the stuff we've done brought nothing but death and destruction.
Hey, right quick, I was watching this bro. I was watching this video. I did a video on it earlier. I was watching this video, but it's the news and out in fuck, what is
With
that?
that new tranquilizer.
Fuck, yeah. Oh, you see?
I watched your video.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. Like that right there, that video that shit just tell you everything you saying right there, man. All the drugs, they so our people are so fucked and so sick that they literally taking a horse tranquilizer.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're literally taking, because they're mixing the shit in the fentanyl and the heroin and shit, and they're fucking taking it, smoking it, shooting it, and it's fucking killing them.
And then they can't wait to take it.
Yeah, they can't get it. They want it because that's the high they never had before. You know, they say they get so high that, you know, it's basically you about to die. You know?
You know, yeah, Jake fucking wicked, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Most High gonna destroy you niggas.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead on that.
Learn where is wisdom, where is strength, where is understanding, that thou mayest know also where is length of days and life, where is the light of the eyes and peace.
Right.
Who hath found out her place, or who hath found out her place, or who hath come into her treasures?
Mm-hmm.
Where are the princes of the heathen become, and such as rule the beast upon the earth?
Right.
They that had their pastime with the fowls of the air, and they that hoarded up silver and gold, wherein men trust and made no end of their getting.
Right.
For they that wrought in silver and wear so careful, and whose works are unsearchable, they are banished and gone down to the grave, and others are come up in their steads.
Go ahead.
Young men have seen light and dwell upon the earth, but the way of knowledge have they not known, nor understood the paths thereof, nor laid hold of it. Their children were far off from that way. It have not been heard of in chanting, neither have it been seen in demon.
Go ahead.
The arrogancy that seek wisdom upon earth, the merchants of Moran and of Theman, the authors of fables, and searchers out of understanding. None of these have known the way of wisdom or remember her paths.
That's it. Go ahead. Go forward.
Because he was just to say that, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's chiefly, that's the 2/3.
Yeah.
Because what is the scripture speaking about? Right? The scriptures be talking about us.
Yeah.
Right? It's not. Well, he's talking about the other nations because we want to put death on the other nation, or because of the wickedness that the other nations has done unto us. But the scriptures is about Yasha'Allah. It's about the 12 tribes of Israel, and is speaking about them 2/3. They don't know the way of the Lord, nor does any nation on this earth, for that fact of the matter. Right? What is that? Was that 2 Ezra 6:56 or something? 654, where I think it's one in Isaiah 40 or something like that, where it said they're a spittle of the earth, right? All the nations are nothing but spittle. So the nations, the nations doesn't belong to Yahweh. This doesn't belong to the nations. The Lord, the scriptures, the covenant, the truth, it doesn't belong to them. But the 2/3, it don't belong to them either, right? Because why? They're wicked, because they was wicked in the past life. They was wicked. They was made to be the wicked of our nation, of our people. They were made to be the wicked. You know.
Want me to
Yeah, go
keep
ahead.
reading?
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
Baruch 4.
Yeah.
This is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandment of Shalaki. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
Right.
And the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
That's it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light
And
thereof.
Salaki down. And people think that death is like, oh shit, I'm about to drop and die. No, man, that's you living a life of death.
Sin. Sin.
That's it. Judgment, sin, iniquity.
Yeah.
Proverbs 8 and what was that? 36. Is that 36? 8 and 36.
It is love the way.
Yeah, they that hate me love death.
Love that.
That's it, right? So all day long, that's the whole point, right? It's just that's the death, right? Now you're gonna live your course out on life, right? Just because
Ecclesiastes, I know you
Ecclesi- yeah. Don't get it. Ecclesiastes, I think, what was it? 8, and 20. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Yep.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11.
That's it.
Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
That's right. So here's an evil work Esau Edom has done. Here's the evil work 2/3 is done of our nation, from Judah, Benjamin, on down to Ephraim, right? Here's a wicked work that they've done, and yet they have not been charged for it. Yet they have not been judged for it.
I mean, shit. No, when sometimes when see, that's why when Esau will kill you niggas in the hood, and you got your mamas crying and shit, wondering why my baby got murdered because he goddamn demon,
Right.
because he going off.
Yep.
You know.
But it don't always happen. At that.
it has its
You know what I mean?
you know?
Like a nigga do some dirt. He be doing dirt for 30 years, 10 years.
And there's a lot of dudes most got set up for judgment, man. Because a lot of you niggas ain't right, man.
Right.
You know, because Jake is a demon.
Yep.
You know, because you see, like I said, these niggas nowadays, they all they do is smoke weed,
Yep.
want to party, do all types of just abominations,
lean.
homosexuality and shit.
You drink lean.
You got niggas. You got niggas on the football team butt breaking each other and shit,
Right.
man.
You
You know?
slapping each other in the ass with towels.
Gay ass niggas in the locker room and shit, like your men, you know what I'm saying, doing other shit, you know, when the doors is closed, man.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, so most are gonna put heavy judgment upon our people because they
Chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
that's it. Even Esau, man.
Yeah.
Cause see, even everything Esau so white man done is wicked and evil. But he think he's good because the Most High haven't put judgment on him yet. But the Lord about to destroy you, man. The Lord about to get these other nations ready, and it's already happening right now. That's why your dollar is collapsing. That's why your system is falling. That's why you got high ass suicide rates in America, man.
Shit, look at this like when you go look at Boston, man.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, that's Boston is where that was at, where the tranquilizer was at. Right? I mean, that's just not even you got Jakes that's smart enough to wake up like dudes like that's just you think it's a great high, but you just leading yourself straight to death. You know, it's just death. Right? So that's why if you don't love Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you love death. Because everything you do outside of the Lord is all death.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This brings you back to the ways of righteousness. Right? This brings you back to the ways of peace. Right? This gives you order in your life.
Yeah.
Right? This gives you remember we did that video we got a sure foundation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was a good ass video, but I don't think we got that many views. But the point is, but this is a sure foundation, right? What's that sure foundation? Is these scriptures. How about Shimei Shah? Go ahead.
But you gonna damn, bro.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him.
That's it.
But
Go ahead.
it shall not be well with the wicked.
This is so it's not gonna be low Esau either. It's not gonna and devils to give sacrifice to their power. And then they rather do wickedness and do righteousness. So in that you're gonna get destroyed and destruction. Destroyed for that, man.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
Neither shall he prolong his days.
So the Most High not gonna when you read Job 14, grab real quick, Job 14 and 4. Because the Most High said he has set a bound he cannot pass.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So America only has a certain point in time it's gonna be able to be allowed to stand upon this earth until the Most High gets tired of looking at it and fucking destroy it, man.
Job 14:4.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Job chapter 14, verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one.
Go ahead.
Seeing his days are determined.
So seeing his days are determined. Right? So America's days are determined. Babylon was determined. No, the Syrian the Syrian captivity was determined.
Egypt.
Because the Babylonians took down the Syrians. Right?
Egyptian.
The Persian Medes had a time they ruled. They got taken down by the Greeks. The Greeks turned into the Rome. got taken down. They became the Greco-Roman Empire.
Yeah.
And then Rome got taken down. We're in Rome all over again.
Right.
And the scripture saying, and I think
Went
it's
to the Byzantine
it went to the Byzantine Empire. And then you read the scripture speaks about how the Lord destroyed the kingdom of the heathen. So this is the kingdom of the heathen, so the Lord's going to destroy. But all these other kingdoms fell before it's going to fall again because it's unrighteousness, wicked. The Lord has no place for wickedness, man. He's allowed Esau to rule the world because what he do? When you go back to Isaac, right, with the blessing, he allowed him to get the fatness of the land and by that sword shall thou live.
Yeah.
So that's why when you go back, when you read Revelation, the 6th chapter, it speaks about the red horse that took peace from the earth. Esau, Edom. You know? But go ahead.
Seeing his days are
So
determined.
seeing his days are determined. Go ahead.
The number of his months are with thee. Thou
Mhm.
hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
That's it. So just how the scripture say right there, man. So there's a certain time and place that they're gonna be fucking destroyed, and they ain't gonna be able to make it. You know what scripture say in Jeremiah? Can Babylon be healed?
Yeah.
She cannot be healed, right? You know, America can't come back. It is no such thing as coming back in America back to like the early 1600s and shit, losing slavery. That's done, bro.
Yeah.
The Most High finna take this place out because it's Yahweh Shai's time to rule, and then also not that it's Yahweh Shai's time to rule, man. It's his time to get his glory on this side. You know, it's time for the so-called Negro Latino American to not be a power and a byword in the land that they will put to shame, man. It's time for the Negro man to get respect back amongst not only his brother but amongst his woman. That's the time we're living in, man. So that's why you're seeing the economic collapse. This is why you see all these things going on because the Most High's gonna switch the power to one people to the other. Grab me real fast. Grab me Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Start at 10 and start at 2.
Yeah, right. Let me just read this.
And then grab me Daniel 2 and Daniel 2 and 20.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you want that?
But it's all good. Good. But yeah, no, because I was thinking out of my head. So
All right.
as soon as you said it.
Okay.
But right quick, this is
Start 10.
this is Jeremiah 51. I'm gonna start at 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start at 5. Jeremiah 51 and 5. For Israel have not been forsaken,
Yes, he is. We have not been forsaken. The so-called Negro Latino American, we have not been forsaken. Go ahead.
nor Judah of his power.
No, Judah is probably because Judah's the head tribe. That's why when you see Judah, the rest of the tribes follow. Because Moses said, I will say the attention to Judah first.
That's right.
So they exalt themselves amongst Judah. Go ahead.
Of the Lord Yahweh of hosts,
Mm-hmm.
though their land was filled with sin
Yup.
against the Holy One of Israel,
Yup.
Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
And that's spiritually, right?
This
And
is
this is Babylon right now. This is new Babylon.
And this is that deliverance.
Flee out of what scripture remind you of too? Revelation 18 chapter. Right? Go ahead.
Hey, but you know, and to say that, but you know what I mean, this is freeing your soul right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Right? This is what we do being in the
Mhm.
truth. Right? We're getting our soul delivered
Yeah.
from this judgment,
Mm-hmm.
from the coming judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
Mm-hmm.
Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Yeah, so don't be caught from iniquity. So don't be partakers with this place destruction. Go ahead.
For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
That's it.
What that make you think? That go back when you go to what's that? The 2nd Ezra 9:1. The Lord should visit the earth which He has made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know He's coming. He's coming to visit. Right?
Mhm.
He's coming for His vengeance
Yep.
to pay all the nations back
Yeah.
for all the hell that they done put on the Israelites.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Babylon have. Oh no, slide. I'm jumping down. Flee out. Slack. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
Yep.
He will render unto her a recompense. Obadiah,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Obadiah, next book you think of is the book of Obadiah,
Mm-hmm.
right? Somebody better give double unto her. What is that at?
Verse 18
Give double.
unto
Yeah,
her.
he should give double unto her. Or give double.
Yeah, verse 18 chapter.
For all the nations have drunk of the wine.
Other wine and cup. Yeah.
Now, Revelation 18. This is Revelation 18, verse 3. For all nations, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the
And the
earth,
kings of the earth is all the nations. Right? China, Russia,
uh,
all of them, they all, Iran, right? They all drunk the cup with this devil. The Syrians, right? They all was with Esau, putting us under captivity. Go back to Psalms, the 83rd chapter, right? Hey, let us make a confederacy against them, right? So their name no longer should be called Israel, right? So they can take the name away from us to steal our inheritance, right? Go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich.
And that go back to what you was calling back about Esau Edom, right? When he came with a sword, but he came because of the blessing, right? Which the blessing never was given to him in the first place, but he wanted it back. He wanted something that he never had in the first place, because the whole point was that when he was in the womb of his mother, it was already said the older shall serve the younger. It was already deemed from the time of conception. So he was already asked out, but he still couldn't get it. You know, so he trying to steal something back that motherfucker, it was never yours.
Because it goes back to Cain and Abel. Because Cain's name meant spear. Go back to
Weapon.
Yeah, weapon. That's what it meant. Weapon, spirit, weapon.
Yeah.
And then Abel's name was meant transparent, which means that he's gonna be here for a moment and be gone.
Yep.
Right? And he probably forgot what I was saying.
Go ahead.
Rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another.
Like, look at all the delicacies here in America, right? Look at all the goods that go around, right? How many people, how many different, look at China. What China has done in over the last 30 years is miraculous. And they've done it all through Babylon. China wouldn't have been nothing had not Babylon rose China up. Because it took China to build up. Look at what's that fuckers? North Koreans. Same thing. They turned their back on the North Koreans, they let their foot off their neck. Next thing you know what happened? They rose up in power. Now they got all the nuclear missiles and shit. Right? So Babylon has rose up its enemies against them. The Lord made them rise up their own enemies to fight against them. When you look at all these nations, they were weak. They were nothing. They didn't have all these different weapons. It took Esau Edom, the so-called white man, to build himself up, which through the Lord, he did it through the sword, and he in turn, the Lord made him get all his enemies together, make it like they were his friends, just to build them up so now they can come against him. Same thing with Russia. What did they do with Russia? They took their foot off of Russia's neck after the Berlin Wall fell. Right? They made peace with Russia. Right? The Russian president was over here having a good time, enjoying life. What happened after that? Turn around, here come Putin. You know, now things shit get rocky. Now you look at them, now they at war. But all that time, while they was having a good time with Babylon, what was they doing? They was building up their arsenal again. So why? They can do what? To come back and go to war with this devil. Because their whole point is to go to war with America. Their whole job is to take Esau, Edom down. To start the beginning of it. And the Lord gonna finish it off. But go ahead. You got it.
For her.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
That's it. So that we receive not of her plagues. Go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
So for her sins have reached unto heaven. So the sins of America has reached unto heaven. So at the point the Most High, grab me real quick, Amos 9:11. The Most High's eyes are the Lord's eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. He was struck off the face of the earth.
So Amos chapter 9, verse 11. In that day I will rise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the branches thereof.
Let's have it right now. Go ahead.
And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doeth this. Behold, the day cometh, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
What's that? Amos, it's 90 something. 90?
You said 10 times bargain?
No. The Most High's eyes upon the simple kingdom.
Alright. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, the Most High, are upon the sinful kingdom.
So the eyes read it against like it?
This is Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shah are upon the sinful
So
kingdom.
the Lord's eyes are upon the sinful kingdom, which is America. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
So the Lord want to destroy off the face of the earth, and the Most High said that he's not playing. See, the Lord's being directly serious when he says, I'm going to destroy him off the face of the earth because this shit is wicked, man. Go ahead.
Saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
That's correct, because we're scattered amongst all nations, and you're gonna have Israelites look like other nations. You know, you're gonna have some Israelites gonna like Chinese, Japanese, some gonna like some white people, some gonna like Africans, some gonna like Ethiopians, some gonna like Ishmael. Because why? We've been scattered amongst all nations. Because Scripture saying Hosea 1:10, though the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered. Right? So Jacob scattered through all of the world. So that's why the Moses is to sift amongst all nations. Right?
For lo, I will command it, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sheaf. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
So that's talking about the elect. 144,000, 1/3 will be the children that believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, go ahead.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Now that's the 2/3. When you read Zechariah 13, I have read scripture a long time. 2 parts of it shall be cut off and die. Now the Lord's going to destroy the sinners of his people, which are 2/3 of his people. You hard-headed ass Negroes, Latino Americans don't want to come back. You're going to be destroyed here in America. So you're going to share the same fate with your captive. Go ahead.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevail.
And what's that sword? The gun, many ways. But ultimately, that goddamn missile that these other nations gonna shoot over here and blow you niggas up. Go ahead.
In that day will I rise up the tabernacle of David that is
Go
fallen,
ahead.
and close up the branches thereof, and I will raise up the ruins, and I will build it as in the day of old.
So the tabernacle of David is being built up right now, and the Lord is renewing it. Rebuild as the days of old. Go ahead.
That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
And then we're gonna possess the remnant of Edom, right? We're gonna grab me real quick. I know I'm going over a bunch of places, but the spirit got me flowing. Grab me Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14. All right, continue.
This is Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah 14:1.
Go ahead.
For the Lord will have mercy on
So
Jacob
the Lord have mercy on Jacob. Go ahead.
and will yet choose Israel
Yep. Go ahead.
and set them in their
So
own
Lord
land.
gonna set us in our own land. Gonna put us back where we're supposed to be, which is in Jerusalem, Israel. Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
The strangers, we're gonna cleave to what the strangers was us at a point in time because we were ignorant to who we were. We don't know we were Israelites. Go ahead.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
They're gonna be on the bottom. Right? Go ahead.
And they shall cleave to
You good.
and they shall rule over their oppressors.
And we're gonna rule over the so-called white man.
That's right.
So we're gonna have his ass locked up in chains somewhere, fucking him up, man.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
So the Most High give us rest from our sorrow. Go ahead.
And from thy fear.
And from the fear we had, because like I said, being a so-called Negro is hard here in America, man. You be afraid, you be driving this shit. Police gonna mind, man. You always on edge. And then not only on edge dealing with Esau, you on edge going in the hood with a whole bunch of niggas.
Yeah.
You worry about a nigga who pull up on you, know what I'm saying? You always on your P's and Q's.
Like they did at the gas station.
Yeah, the gas was that? Was it
I
that?
can't
Yeah,
count.
Pastor Howard did a deal,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Them
yeah.
niggas, man, Jacob's a demon.
That shit was good.
Go ahead.
And from the hard bondage where thou was made to serve.
And then, so we were served hard bondage here.
Still serve.
Just look up the history.
Shit, still
Look.
serve.
Watch Uncle Tom's Cabin, man. And tell me that shit wasn't hard bondage when you had Esau turning Negro boys into homosexuals and shit.
Yeah.
Putting gold on them and silver on them. And turning out our women making them, gyrate and shit. Putting hoop earrings on them and shit, man. And teaching the girls how to be a whole bunch of hoes and stuff, man. And they go around the slave mess over there popping 12-year-old little girls and shit, man.
And little boys.
You know?
Yep.
And little boys.
Sex farm.
Y'all doing all types of things to Jake, man. Ripping women's stomach opens and shit. Feeding our babies to alligators, man. Hanging Jake.
But in the spirit of it though, they even had what they had. The spirit of it was the beautiful part about it, right? None of it's beautiful, but when you look at it with a spiritual eye, is that they had kids in there that looked like the other nations that were slaves.
Oh yeah, they did.
See, so if that don't call you to mind, like that, our people gonna look like a lot of different things, because it was a couple girls in there, as I remember, pretty girls in there, and they had them. They looked like a few of them looked like Moab, looked like the other nations. You know what I'm saying? I remember it. You know what I'm saying? So so that if that don't call you to mind,
No, but how many niggas seen Uncle Tom's Cabin? Not that many, man. Cause Jake ain't.
No,
see, 'cause
nobody won't see
Jake
it.
don't want to watch it.
I don't
Man.
think you can even rent it.
You gotta
I think
catch
you
it. You gotta
gotta,
catch on his website.
Yeah, right.
It's
Exactly.
on there.
They don't want to show it. They
That
don't want that
shit
shit
piss
to
you
show.
off.
Yeah, I haven't even watched it.
Yeah, you.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta check it out.
Yeah, you get ready.
It's rough, but it's
Yeah.
it's a good rough.
Do the spirit. You get ready to go see fucking eat 'em right up
Yeah.
down the street.
Yeah.
Try to
Go ahead.
understand what they feel. How they feel. How they feel.
Oh, even then Birth of a Nation,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Nat Turner, man.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead.
Where's that?
And you know how many people went and supported that?
Yeah.
Oh, not
Yeah.
Not many, man. Hey,
Yeah.
I remember going to the movies, and man, it was like about 2-3 people in there. It was like Edomites, and it was like 2-3 Edomites in there. They were, you know what I'm saying? They was mad as hell in there. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really supported. Jake was like, I don't want to see how. But yet they'll go watch Will Smith go do a
No, they go-
slave movie.
yeah, no,
they
they
go
go-
watch 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, they go watch fucking Black Panther,
No.
man.
Yeah, they go. Oh yeah, and they put on some Wakanda.
Some of Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's make believe, man. Nigga, that's what's wrong with Jake. Jake don't live in reality, man.
Chapter 14, verse 4.
I'm
That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressors ceased, the golden city ceased?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked,
This is the most about to break the staff for the wicked, man. Go ahead.
and the scepter of the rulers.
Uh-huh.
He who smote the people in wrath
He
with
did. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
a continual stroke.
That's Esau Edom. Go
He
ahead.
that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth.
Mm-hmm.
The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir tree rejoice at
Fir
thee.
tree.
The fir tree rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon says thou art laid down. No feller is come up against us.
That's just one of us Israelites, man. And also see the trees too, man.
Yeah.
Us as well too, but the whole everybody gonna be at rest, man.
Once this devil go down.
Cause once Esau go down, man, we gonna be at rest. We not gonna have to worry about this damn devil no more, man.
And they show you that in that movie.
Yeah, man, I'm sick of this
Was
nigga.
it Avatar?
Yeah.
First thing they do, they
Yeah,
go in, they
this
start
nigga-
mowing
yeah.
down the fucking trees.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody's fucking sick now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody's
Ain't no
sniffling this
trees.
shit.
Yeah,
Because you need the trees to take all that.
Mm-hmm.
To it's like a what do you call this? A
Filter.
buffer,
Yeah,
a
it's an
filter,
air filter, man.
right? Yeah, it's a filter, a buffer between us and all this fucking diseases.
Yeah, this dumbass nigga go all throughout the world. You know, this nigga goes in the caves and fucks with bats and shit.
Yeah.
He a
I
bat
see
can't
that.
even be a bat anymore, man.
Yeah.
You know, this nigga goes pollutes the air with his chemtrails. He pollutes the water. You know what I'm saying? Cutting down the trees, throwing out illnesses, sicknesses and shit, making random ass diseases, putting it on you, giving you shots. Wonder why? Yeah, all that shit. The food is all fucked up, and wonder why people don't live past them. There, some niggas die when they come up. Ooh, cause this man has stroke with people in anger, man.
I was in school and shit. Back when I was in school, I seen a lunch lady. There was this chicken. I seen this lunch lady, right? She had this big ass shot looking shit, and then she put it in the damn chicken.
Oh, and made it bigger.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Mhm.
Okay, so I was looking over there, and my mom like, what the fuck you put that in chicken? She tried to give me that one that she put. I was like, hell no. I said, I'm good. I said, I'll just get a peanut butter jelly.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
GMO food.
this is what this devil do, man.
That GMO food.
You know, this way, and the Silimac milk too as well. You know, and
Yeah.
that's why we got these crackhead ass kids nowadays, man. Go ahead.
And what the purest water is supposed to be the rain, right?
Yeah.
But they pollute that shit with fucking chemtrails.
Yeah, everything. Everything here with this damn devil because he done polluted the earth. Now go back to Sirach.
Let me write while y'all talking about. Let me just right quick.
This motherfucker
This
here.
this is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity
Yup.
and work evil upon their bed.
It's Esau, man.
Yeah.
So you got, like I said, the release, the Rothschilds, Gates, the DuPonts, the Bilderbergs, all these high banking families, right? They sit together. You got the Illuminati. They all sit together and think about ways to destroy the earth.
Right.
These niggas is the criminals of the whole entire world. But you got these dumbass Negroes, Latin Americans, even not the only the so-called white man, the regular Joe Five crackers.
Yeah.
They don't even know that they being befuddled and being fucked over by their own people.
Right.
And they killing each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You got Edomites out on the street, fucking homos asking for money. How you Edomite down on the street, man?
This is your
It's your kid.
Right.
How the hell you Edomite? You down bad, man. You a so-called white boy. Your credit should be 800. Nigga, your credit should be 800 plus, man.
Asking us for money.
And asking for a Negro for money, man. The audacity of you damn devils, man. Go ahead.
This is back to Micah 2:1. woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Mm-hmm.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
That's just so these motherfuckers all day they always think of submission. That's why they always passing different laws. They always pass different laws every day. Go ahead.
She was a country. Who did a video? Somebody just did a video. Fuck, I can't remember. But what country is that? Is it Brazil? Fuck, I'm trying to think. But anyway, they was talking about how it is over there in with Jake in like Brazil and them areas. How Esau be over there in the best, like the scripture say, he got the choice, the fatness of the earth.
Yeah.
He got the best part of the lands of Brazil. He be in Brazil, he got the best part. He in Puerto Rico, he got the best part of Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere he go, he steals the best of it, right?
Look
But
at South Africa.
Yeah, con.
They call it
Well,
South
they got his ass though. Well, they got him low down there.
Yeah.
Jake,
They Smith with those.
yeah.
Then they call it some Africans. Yeah, Africa.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Like, what the
my
fuck?
father was here for 3 generations.
Nigga, you ain't.
Nigga, they was like you fucking.
You're an
devils
Edomite.
was born there for centuries.
You're a white boy.
Eons. They started there.
What the hell's wrong with you devils, man?
But in those other countries, it was showing that English. How in the fuck is that possible?
You conquer the world.
Like, they're not the same fucking. That's the Japhetic people, and other ones is Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
But how the fuck are they speaking pure English for their first language? And they don't know how to speak any. They got like certain words they say, but for the most part, every word they speak, they teach their children. Everything is taught is straight English.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell me who the fucking power of the earth is.
So what, man?
Right? He came in and went and took over other people's lands.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that's why this is about to go here. This is back to Micah 2:2. And they coveted fields.
Yep, coveted fields. Yep.
And they take them by violence.
Yep.
And houses and take them away. And then a lot of people didn't know, which I had learned out about, was about the slave trade that the Filipinos went through. It's called the Pacific slave trade. Okay? So they went through a slave trade as well. See? You know? A lot of people don't know that. Okay? And they coveted fields and took them by violence, and houses and took them away. So they oppressed a man in his house, even a man and his heritage.
Fuck, look what it did to Gad, man. North America Indian, come to my break. Gad, Reuben, right? Seminole Indians. They could destroy Gad.
Mm-hmm.
And now Gad's on a reservation somewhere.
Right.
Still talking about some wah and fucking water guys, man. That's why the Most High did that to you niggas, man. A lot of times, now see, I don't be feeling bad for Jake a lot of times because you deserve it, man. You know, you got Gad over there still talking about some wah, and talking about water guys and shit, talking about praying to the sun guys. We was the sun guy that nigga when Esau was drilling through your shit, man.
Right.
Nowhere to be found. You know? Listen, man.
Yeah, no.
You go back to that
Isaiah?
No. Please say Sirach chapter 10. And then Daniel 2:20. And then
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse
Right.
2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
that's how you know America can get this out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause see, look at so-called Joe Byron or Creepy Joe.
Shit.
And then not the only look at
Hey, wait. What is family called him?
Creepy Joe.
No, they call him Pedo Pete.
Pedo Pete.
Yeah, they named that nigga Pedo Pete. They said they would send him text messages as Pedo Pete. Hey, Pedo Pete, what you doing?
He was weirdo, man.
Who you got in the basement today, Pedo Pete?
He a fucking weirdo. And you say his son was on some weird shit too.
Oh yeah, his son's all fucked up.
You know?
No doubt.
So these Edomites is done. Right? You got these elites, Rockefellers, you know, Jacob Rothschild, all these them niggas is weird, man.
Yeah, all he is some fucking creepy ass dork with money.
Yeah,
That's
creepy ass little white boy that got people in school. Fucking Jew, so-called Jew, gutter raps. Yeah, Mr. Burns, man. Nigga was a fucking freak. Popping his homeboy in the office, man.
Smithers.
Yeah, Smithers.
Mr. Smithers. Mr. Barnes, Mr. Smithers in the office.
Yup. Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 10, verse
So
3.
you still got these crippled motherfuckers running the earth.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 10, verse 3. And an unwise king destroyeth his people,
Yeah, look what Esau done.
I should have kept going.
Destroy his people. Go ahead.
but through the
About Shimei Shai gave you the power to rule the world, man.
Yeah.
He gave you the iron fist. So he gave you basically the Infinity Gauntlet, nigga. But he gonna take it away from you.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is about so white, man. You walk around with your fucking American flags, American pride, all this bullshit. Here is your dollars collapsing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They know and they say.
And you know it. And you dumbass devils still out there going out to downtown wherever you go and partying, buying, going to the mall. That's how you know you crackers is fucking blown, right?
Fucking banks and stuff.
You still talking about white power, talking about America. And you niggas still believe America's a top World War I country.
Well, that'll never fail.
Yeah, they never fall. And it's fall right before your eyes, man. Go ahead.
And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable.
That's it. So in due time, man. And that's all we wait. That's what Scripture says. Revelation 13 and 9, man. Right? Faith, we get from real quick.
This is Revelation 13 and Revelation 13 and 10.
Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
So this is the patience, man. We gotta patience wait for this, man. Cause see, like I said, a lot of times, you know, I be holding myself back. We all hold ourselves back, man.
Even
You know?
the Lord is holding himself back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we want to fuck Esau up, man. We ready to get down now, and that. But on how it's about ways, man. We ready like, you know, fuck a nigga up through the spirit, man.
Bro, I was at my job, man. Everybody was talking to me, man. He didn't say nothing disrespectful to me. But I was looking at him. I just see myself breaking his head, putting inside the oil, slamming his head into the oil.
Yeah, bro, that's real.
That's the spirit.
The scripture said that mind should meditate terror, man. You know. So you know you devils got it coming to you, man.
Hey, wait, what was that movie? When it was that what else happened at the end when they was fucking them up?
Oh,
either,
no, that was.
was it?
Oh,
Was it when they caught him in the
they
bed?
caught him in the bed.
He started putting the axe in the
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they was getting their ass, man. You know.
Out of Mortal Kombat where
Oh yeah, they was bad about that.
Go ahead.
Sirach 10. Well, you still going to pronounce it.
No.
Sirach chapter 4, Sirach 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
That's the elect, man. That's Yahweh Shai, King David, the rest of the 12, the 144, the 1/3 nation of Israel. Which is the so-called Negroes, Latin Americans, man. Go ahead.
Respect no birds. The mixed multitude.
Mm-hmm.
In the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the...
So the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man. So the reason why Esau probably because the Most High gave it to you, man. That's why I can't stand this white man, because he don't understand that our power, Yahweh gave you the power, man. Go ahead.
And upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor.
Go ahead.
Bear not hatred to thy neighbor.
That's it, man.
Let me just take this back up. This is going back to Micah, which I should have finished.
Start at 19.
Back to Micah 2, and I'm gonna start back at 3. I should have finished that out there. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. Verse 4, in the day shall one take up a parable against you. And that's what we're doing. We're taking up these parables against this devil. Right? And lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He have changed the portion of my people.
This is what he done, man. To change the portion of Jake. Now you niggas was full portion, now you niggas is half portion, man. You know, niggas not even Israelites no more, man. And that's what we that's what we, you know, and that's why every day, almost every other week, I'm always on Jake, man.
Amos and Andy.
You know?
Taught them how to be niggas.
Yeah. And then you know what I'm saying? That's why we jump on it, because you let Esau just, well, the Most High, it's so the Most High work. But we seen it out, we get mad, man. And we see Jake, how he's so foolish, and it pisses us off, so we gonna start cussing you niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Because you niggas don't let Esau just take you away, man. Go ahead.
We be utterly spoiled.
Utterly spoiled, go ahead.
He have changed the portion of our people.
Yup.
How have he removed it from me? Turning away, he has divided our fields.
Yup.
Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. Prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy. They shall not prophesy to them that they shall not take the shame. That they shall not take shame. O thou that art named the house of Jacob, is the spirit of the Lord straightened?
That's what we saying. You know, the Lord asks you niggas a question. Are my ways evil for you, man? You know,
Exactly.
He asks you the most. You get the man. You niggas so wicked that the most I gotta ask you niggas questions, bro. How the fuck that possible? The most I created, you gotta ask you a fucking question, bro. That don't make no sense.
And he even said, "Is the spirit of the Lord straightened?"
Yeah, it's like, it's like dealing with a dealing with a chick. This hoe, she's so fucking retarded. You try to make it work with it. He's like, damn, am I that bad bitch that you can't work it out?
Right. Yeah.
That's how the most high is. Like, damn, you niggas that wicked that you can't even follow. Yeah, where you at? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You niggas is pop. Go ahead.
Even of late, my people is risen up as my enemy.
Yeah, you niggas is the most high's
as
enemy.
an enemy.
As an enemy, man. All you niggas, man. All you hood rap babies. All you little hoochie mamas. You niggas is enemies to the most high. Go ahead.
Ye pull off the robe, right, with the garment from them that pass by securely as men averse from war.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. Let's not talk about the women. Go.
Oh, yeah. No, anyway. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish that out.
This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 19.
Go ahead.
Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed the Most High of heaven. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his.
That's just a wisdom might is the Most High's. So everything that Esau got is because the Most High gave it to him. So all this wisdom that he's doing is from the Lord. Go ahead.
And he changes
even our wisdom. Our wisdom comes from the Most High, man. Most definitely.
All wisdom does.
Go ahead.
And he changes the times and the seasons. He removed kings and set it up.
So the Most High gonna remove king and set up kings. So the Most High has set this damn cracker up, this weak ass frail devil to rule the world. But he gonna move your ass, man. Go ahead.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise and
Yep.
knowledge to them that know understanding.
Go ahead.
He revealeth the deep and secret things.
So the Most High revealed the deep and secret thing was these scriptures, man. Right? Which no doctor's degree, no so-called scholarship can get you, man. But you gotta be through the spirit, probably how about Shemel Shah. Go ahead.
He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwell with him.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So you know what the darkness and the light go with him. So the light is the Most High, which is the truth. Go ahead.
I thank thee and praise thee, O thou power of my fathers, who has given me wisdom and might, and has made known unto me now what we desired unto thee of thee. For thou hast now made known unto us the king's matter.
Listen, that was the point. Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 10 verse 16. The Lord overthrew countries of the heathen.
That's it. So the Most High overthrew countries of the heathen, man. So this is heathen ass country. So the Most High about to get ready to destroy it, man. This shit gonna get blown up. So if you're not right with the Most High, you're gonna get fucking obliterated, man. Go ahead.
And destroyed them to the foundations of the earth.
That's it, and destroyed from the foundation of the earth. So this is in the scriptures. You know? The Lord ain't playing. The Lord ain't playing no games, man. That's all. What you got?
Keep going on.
Yeah, go ahead.
He took some of them away and destroyed them, and he had made their memorial to cease from the earth.
That's it. So this is how I was telling Gomorrah. All them huggy bear homosexual ass niggas. What the Lord do to them?
Destroyed their ass.
All them fucking scissoring females. What the Lord do to the ass, man? They got fucking destroyed.
Ball of fire.
Right? What the Lord finally do to Nineveh?
Ball of fire.
Nineveh got the Most High eventually put judgment on Nineveh, man. What the Lord do to, like I said, the Babylonians? What the Lord do?
Hey, that right quick though. That go back to Ecclesiastes 8. What was that? 11? Where the judgment was not speedily granted. right? Same with Nineveh.
Yeah,
It didn't come.
It didn't come quick, man.
Right. It didn't come when what was that? Nehemiah.
Yeah, no.
Noah's time with the flood. That didn't
Jonah.
come.
Jonah. Yeah.
That didn't come quickly either.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So when he wanted it, but it didn't. The Lord didn't make it. It wasn't. It took time.
Yeah.
Right. It took time for Lord to get rid of Nineveh.
Yeah, this gets the most high
Right.
stuff,
It took time for the Lord to get rid of Sodom and Gomorrah, but we just got the picture of it. Right? It took time for the Lord to get rid of the earth the first time with Noah when he flooded the motherfucker. Everything gonna take time. There's a process to everything, right? All good things you gotta marinate.
Grab me Zephaniah
Right.
chapter, spirit,
Like when you it's like when you cooking a beautiful ass recipe of food, you don't just throw it on a fucking grill, throw some salt, pepper, and just let it be. Nah, man, this shit is, you gotta let this shit marinate. You gonna take it. You gonna put the work in it.
Yeah.
You gonna put all your work, hard effort into what you do. And that's what this world is to the Lord. Every kingdom that's been destroyed, it's a masterpiece. And it's got to be done masterfully. Boy, you got it.
One in I'm wrong. Zephaniah chapter 1.
Who had to read?
Go ahead, start at verse 8.
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice, I will punish the princes and the king's children and all this shit.
Yeah, I like that. Like,
That's
so
what
we,
was change of power.
yeah, Zephaniah chapter 1.
One in it.
Start at 4.
It is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 4. I will also stretch out my hands upon Judah and upon all the inhabitants of
Start at 2.
Zephaniah 1 and 2.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Zephaniah 1 and 1. The word of the Lord which came unto Zephaniah the son of Cushai, the son of Galdael, the son of Amariah, the son of Hezekiah, in the day of Josiah, the son of Amon, king of Judah. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith the Lord. I will consume.
Now that time the Lord's talking about Jake. But now we're gonna refer this back to fucking Esau, man.
That's right.
Cause see, we're gonna really consume this place. Go ahead.
I will consume man and beast.
Cause we're gonna consume man and beast. Go ahead.
And the fowls of the heaven, and the fishes of the sea, and the stumbling blocks with the wicked.
That's just Lord. So basically, Lord gonna get rid of everything. How you gonna do that? Through the missiles. It's gonna burn everything up, man. Go ahead.
And I will cut off man from off the land, saith the Lord. I will also stretch out my hand upon Judah and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place, and the name of the cherubims with the priests, and them that worship the hosts of heaven upon the housetops, and them that worship and that swear by the Lord, and that swear by Melachim.
Go ahead.
And them that are turned back from the Lord, and those that have not sought the Lord, nor inquired for him. Hold thy peace at the presence of the Lord, the Most High. Hold thy peace at the presence of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. For the day of the Lord is at hand, for the day hath prepared a sacrifice. He hath bid his guests.
That's it. So the Most High got it all set up. So the Lord got everything set up to when he gonna be ready to put that judgment on. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the prince and the king's children, and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
This come up now today. Go ahead.
And in the same day also will I punish all those that leap on thresholds, which fill their masters' houses with violence and deceit.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Howl ye.
A great crash from the hills. Now what just happened now with the banks, man? A great crash on the hill. This shit just happened. The government is falling, man. So this is prophecy. This is scriptural prophecy. The Lord said that it's going to be a great crash in the other hills, man. The U.S. economy is fucking dropping. Man, I get this bitch probably. Well, I'm not going to we speak as a man.
We speak as a man.
But through the spirit,
if anything,
I'm going to say hopefully.
2024.
Hopefully this shit ends tonight, man.
Right.
Fuck it. You know? Hopefully the Most High crash this whole fucking thing, man. So we get the hell up out of here.
Wake up in the morning, this bitch be like red.
Yeah.
The little Chinese man be jumping down out of the airplanes and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Moab little ass coming down.
Yeah, man, cause fuck Babylon the Great, man. Go ahead. I'm getting irritated. Go ahead. I'm getting spiritual irritation.
Alright.
How this is this is Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 11. How ye inhabitants of Maltesh from all the merchants people are cut down.
That's
all
it. That's going down right now,
All
man.
the merchants.
All the merchants going down.
Go back to Ecclesiastes 12 chapter.
The money system is failing, man. We're in a fucking recession. The gas is going up. It's like $3 now. We're gonna look up a couple months. It's gonna be like $6 in a minute.
In Illinois, it's like $4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all you go happy lucky ass niggas, you gonna be at home with your mama, nigga. Ain't gonna be able to go nowhere, man. And the gas gonna jump up $10 and shit. You ain't gonna be able to see you ain't gonna be able to see your old raggedy ass hoe no more.
Hey,
You know?
Hey, what did they say in that movie I Am Legend? I think the gas price was like $6 or some shit. Like $6 or $7. They got a clip of it on the sign. If anybody ever seen that, I think it was like $6 or $7 or something.
That shit unaffordable.
On I Am Legend, right? That's hell to pay, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta pay $6 a gallon, bro.
I think that's what they paying in like California or Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what.
$8
Yeah, well, you remember we was
Yeah,
up
but over
there
there, that shit gonna jump up to $20, man.
Yeah.
So you talking about $200 for pull up a fucking tank, man?
God.
And a lot of niggas is making like $15, $17. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you're done.
That's a whole check to fill up gas. Then you got rent. Then rent gonna go up probably $4,000-$5,000.
And you still gotta eat.
You still gotta eat.
Yeah, fuck.
So all you niggas gonna be riding around with fucking bikes and shit, man.
Yeah, come on, 680 something.
You know, I see that a lot. Like around my factory where I work, a lot of people got like them little electric bikes. They live like probably like 10 minutes away.
That's the 15-minute city. That's why they build.
Exactly.
You gotta look, they building these 15-minute cities now.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they doing it out in
They getting people
Antioch.
used to it.
Yeah.
So they got these 15-minute cities built up where everything you need is right in your city. So now you don't really have to go outside your doorstep. And if you do go outside your doorstep, all you gotta do is, like the brother was saying, jump on your electric scooter and go to work.
And then Apostle Ramam had made a video. I watched it. To get in those 15-minute cities, it's like, well, really you're gonna need a chip, but right now they got them, and it's like face recognition.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be able to get out that bitch.
Hey, China's social scoring system is coming to us.
Oh.
Right? Because China got that scoring system where, y'all, what's that fucking movie? It was a fucking movie about it. I can't remember the name of the goddamn movie. But it's a movie about it. No, it's a movie about it, right? And China been doing this shit since 2013, right? But China got it where everything for them is facial recognition. So everything you do is already automatically caught. But they get scored on the way they deal with people, treat with people. If you jaywalk across the street, they go right into your bank account. They take like $80, $90 from you. They tax you. They
I watched that.
I can't think of the name of the fucking
And
movie.
then it's like people all in jail with like zero
with
score.
0 scores.
Shitty as
Yeah,
hell.
shitty. Yeah, like one dude had a high ass score. He was kissing everybody's ass.
Yeah.
Right? And all of a sudden he said one wrong thing. And his score started dropping once. It dropped again, And the lady, she did the same shit. She had a high score. She was kissing ass to get this score to go to this wedding. And her best friend, she's kissing her ass.
I did watch that
I can't-
video.
yeah, I can't-
Everybody was like sucking.
Yeah, everybody's
sucking
kissing
up to
everybody's
each
ass.
other,
Yeah.
And that shit was all fake. I was fucking irritated watching this shit. That shit was disgusting.
They was trying their best. But every time she said one wrong thing to the lady got bad. They dropped their social score and it was it, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And the Apostle Louis, we fucking broke, man. Cause like I said, man, we don't have no filter, man. You know, I say what the fuck I say to the spirit. If you don't like it,
look at me and drop
yeah,
my score.
you get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Already give us negative
So you know what I'm saying? So us, we don't care.
No, we gonna be on the ground like a
No, we're gonna be locked up somewhere, man. We're locked up in prison somewhere. How was I saying, man? You know?
something.
Cause man, who nobody give a fuck about this shit, man? You want to have some simple ass nigga gonna be told, oh, you see my credit score? Like, nigga, shut your bitch ass up. I'm eating my shit. So, good morning today, man.
Right.
Go ahead, man.
All
Now
day.
you can't cuss women out no more.
Yeah, you basically shit.
You can't cuss women out no more. She can bitch, you can call a bitch. Go ahead.
All they that bear silver are cut off, and they shall
Oh,
come.
Salaki, one more thing. And the other thing which was in another movie they did, but China's actually starting to make happen where they can actually go back into the feed and rewind everything you did all like for the last 30 days or some shit.
It's
Like they can actually go back and see it.
That shit wicked.
See every fucking thing you've done.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be it was in that one shit. What was it called? Black Mirror?
Yeah, with
that
the dude.
China's doing it.
Yeah.
They're getting it in where they can go back and you can watch your shit from like 30 days ago or whatever.
Because they want to be the most. Like,
No.
no, because see, they want to be the most high, man.
Yeah.
See, they want to be the Lord.
Yeah.
But you fucking gooks. You ain't you fucking chinks. You ain't the most high. Nor is East Coast super white man. The most high, the most high know our future. The most high know years for what we're gonna do. Shit, most know what we're gonna do 5 months from now.
And that's what they want though. They want to know.
You want to be the most high, man. You know? That's what Lord said. Thou art nothing but a mortal man.
Yeah.
You know? Right?
Not a god. Just a man.
All they that bear silver are cut off. Zephaniah 1 and 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles
Mm-hmm.
and punish the men that are settled on their lease.
On their leaves. Right? Now, go tell where leaves real quick, man. So the most are going to punish you niggas that are sitting upon their leaves, which mean in their fucking house, man. So basically, you niggas that's at home, you niggas ain't doing nothing, man. Ain't doing nothing for the Lord. You at home, body ass Israelites. You got a whole bunch of grown ass niggas eating Cheetos and shit, talking about chiller one possible, the water for the video.
Beloved.
Talking about all type of shit. This nigga out of shape and shit. This nigga sweating in the goddamn room with the heat on, with the AC on. Chiller one possible, the water, but nigga don't do nothing though, man.
We'll probably say at home city eat boiled Captain Crunch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you niggas do, man. Whole bunch, sitting there getting all these scriptures, right, all these scriptures down, but nigga ain't doing not one fucking video, not even going out teaching.
With that cow, what's that? That cow's puss.
What the fuck
It ain't nothing but puss.
Yo, what the fuck wrong with you niggas, man? What the fuck wrong with you niggas?
Eating that shit. It's fucking nasty.
What's it?
Get you some fucking goat milk.
Where lease means dregs or whatever.
Police?
Or some motherfucking almond milk or something. Eating that fucking pus. Puss. Puss.
Plus and
From a
blood.
fucking cow. Yeah, pus and blood. They eat cows, bro. They don't give a fuck.
It's alright. Yeah, but on your leaves, man. Right? Basically, ain't doing nothing. You know? Go ahead.
That say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, their goods shall become a booty, and their houses a desolation.
That's it. So your house gonna be desolation. Your homes. You know? Go ahead.
They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them.
And that's talking about us. Because when we built the White House, all the places we ain't having these places, man.
Yeah.
Look at Issachar, man. Issachar now. They doing all the work.
They still everything.
They still did everything. But what mess can you see up in there with his 25 kids up in that motherfucker nowhere, man?
Right. They ain't living in it. But they so building that shit.
You know?
Working.
That's why I say Issachar is a strong ass couch. A strong ass. Couch it down.
Yeah, that motherfucker's a worker, boy.
You know? And Issachar, man, we're way too hard for this damn devil, man.
Yeah, he work like a boy. That motherfucker work hard.
They get into it, man. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, I watched the motherfuckers do cement, bro. Like when they be doing the cement for the
Yeah, it's
houses
called
and
play,
shit.
man.
When I was doing that shit, I was pouring that shit. Man, the motherfuckers really have to bend over with that big ass cement. Man, hey, that shit.
Yeah,
man.
it's called-
Motherfuckers,
it's
they
called
was
work.
getting up holding their backs and shit. Like they bend it down, bro, like for like 35 minutes at a time doing this shit.
Yeah.
And they had to switch off the. I'm like, bro,
And then
that's death.
They do it to themselves. 'Cause-
Yeah.
And then what they do after work, they go grab a fucking 24
Yeah.
pack, and get drunk, and then come to work the next day and do the
Next
same
day.
shit.
Same
They
shit.
ain't no shit.
Fuck that shit. That shit's hell.
They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them.
Yep.
And they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof.
That's it.
The great day of the Lord is near. It is near,
So the great day of the Most High is near, man. Go ahead.
and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Mm-hmm.
That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble.
Yeah,
and
so that day is gonna be a bad day, man. For a lot of you people on Planet Predator, I'm gonna cut out the cuss. A lot of the most, it's gonna be bad, man. You know? Go ahead.
That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness, and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess.
So what the fuck they come out this shit? I was like, what? What they say about when they come out Jesus Christ, come out love, man. Right? Sweet, just gonna come get everybody hugs and kisses and shit, man. Everyone get a free ticket to heaven if you just say Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Here it is, you've been a man all this, you a homosexual, you've been busting niggas in the ass, but now you all of a sudden you repent.
I don't love men's no more.
What the hell is that, man?
You know? I don't love men's no more.
Go ahead.
A day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced city and against the high tower. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men.
That's just, so you gonna walk like blind men. So more gonna have you niggas so messed up, not gonna know what you do. You gonna be, so your woman gonna be to you,
I'm
hey,
bumming.
Trevon, what do we do? Yeah, this nigga gonna go, I don't know. He was looking at you. This nigga, he not gonna be able to think, man.
What do you want us to do?
Yeah, bro, yeah. You the man. He done seen,
But see, she done led for so long, though.
Yeah,
See? And that's gonna be another thing. See, these dudes done been, these dudes and let, keep your thought. These dudes and let these women lead them for so long that when it come time for them to step up and be a man or woman, she gonna see, shit, I can't be in them shoes. She gonna turn around, look at him, and he gonna go turn around, look at her.
Yeah.
Like, well, bitch, you been telling me what to do all this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you lead, you been putting right. You been doing it all this time. I don't even know what to do no more. You know?
And then when Jacob's troubles come, then with his famine and there's no food,
Is she creepy?
instead of being a team, they gonna start eating each other.
Yeah, that's right. They gonna count them, man.
Cause you got this nigga off the Golden State Warriors thing spent $500,000 on Ice Spice to take her on a fucking date, man.
Oh yeah.
30,000 it was.
Oh, 30,000?
30,000.
30,000 on a what the hell? What the hell the niggas buy $30,000 on? Man, what's wrong with you
It
niggas,
wasn't for
man?
dinner. It was for like shopping.
Shopping?
Yeah, shopping and then it was dinner.
Yeah, what the hell wrong? What the hell wrong with this nigga, man? 30 G's.
Shit's crazy.
31, basically, like I said, it's like a 2019 BMW, man.
That's crazy.
Would you spend that on a bitch that ain't worth nothing, bro?
That you
That
probably
came
forgot
from the
about
Bronx.
already.
Yeah,
It
get from
came
the Bronx.
straight from the Bronx.
You know? Go ahead, man.
Probably been ran through.
Yeah, you already
Probably.
know that, bro. She
Probably, guaranteed. Everybody done ran on that.
Because they have sinned against the Lord,
Yup.
and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their
So it was
flesh
blood when we poured out as dust because they were sinning against the Most High. Go ahead.
and their flesh as the dung.
Their flesh as shit. That's what it means, man. Go ahead.
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord.
That's it.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade,
Steph Curry.
all you niggas, man. You know, it's not gonna do all the money and riches you've gotten ain't gonna be able to pop you in the day of the Lord. You know, the nigga that spent the 30,000 on Ice Spice,
And if they ain't got gold, they really gonna be.
that ain't gonna do you no good, my friend.
Cause the dollar's gonna be
Yeah,
shit.
because when everything goes down bad, there's nothing there.
Right.
Go ahead.
And even when they do get gold, and a lot of them still got their faith in the dollar.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So a lot of them big time sports, just like when that bank went down, a lot of people's crying about their dollars. But you know, but the elite, they switching a lot of their money over into gold and silver. See, they fighting with Russia and China, Iran, to hurry up and jump and grab gold and silver because they know that what's happening to the dollar. And another thing people don't understand and know is that OPEC, okay, which once OPEC had that, they was at the World Economic Forum when they had that meeting. OPEC said, "Look, we going to trade the oil in other currencies." So that right there told them that the dollar is done because of the simple fact that the dollar is held up by two things: oil and war, right? Because Esau got the power of the gun, that holds that dollar up in oil, the petrodollar. But now it can be traded in yuan, it can be traded in ruble, okay? It can be traded in other currencies now. So the dollar takes a significant dump because of that, you know? So it's not the big bitch on the block no more.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause I mean the dollar bill is just like a note of like how much like it's worth. Like it was a video about it Apostle Ramalab did, and like a dollar bill is just like a currency note on how much like that is according to like silver or gold.
Yeah, it's
It's
used
just
to
like
be.
a part of silver
Right.
or gold.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's really
Yeah.
not shit. You know,
Right,
So they
it
can
ain't
make
nothing.
that into anything they want.
Yep, that's that, and that's called that fiat currency.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
fiat
Yeah, that's
currency.
what it is.
So what it is see now it's an IOU, right? It used to be used to get a silver note, a silver dollar, right? You can get a dollar that was worth its weight in silver, right? But you can't get it no more because it used to be recoupable or redeemable for the same price as silver. But now you take that same dollar, now it's called a reserve note. So really it's just monopoly funny money, right? It's fiat currency, it's fake money, phony, it's not real money, right? Because it has no backing. So once they took it off of the gold standard, once we came off the gold standard, the dollar, that was really the decline of the dollar. It's when they took it off the gold standard because they started pushing more money into the system, and the more money you have, the less value that currency will be, right? So that's the real term of the dollar when it comes down to it. It's just fiat currency. Let's make
Wait, we ended on that. You can go ahead and end it off on me.
Zephaniah 1:18.
Go ahead.
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
That's it. So the Most High gonna get a speedy riddance of the whole land.
Yeah.
So that means quick, and they're gonna take a missile like what 30 minutes to get this motherfucker. And when that missile drops, it's gonna take probably about 10 seconds for you niggas to get burnt the hell up.
That's right.
Not only that, it's the aftermath shock of radiation. They'll be feeling their fucking eyes pour out their fucking
I gotta get that scripture now.
Then on top of that, it's 300 million missiles. 300 million missiles gonna come and burn you niggas up, man.
Yeah. Hey, right quick. Let me get this scripture right quick. This is Zechariah. I'm gonna jump around. This is Zechariah chapter 14 verse. I'm gonna start at 1. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee.
Yep.
For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished.
That's it.
And
go
ahead. No.
Yeah, because in that time we got ran over through, man. Right?
And the women ravished, and then that ravished go back to women being raped.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, and that also happened to us during the Atlantic slave trade, right? it happened through the slave. But through that slave trade, our women, these things are going to happen again, right? And that's why we talk about these women run around showing their bodies off everywhere, wearing them tight ass clothes. You know what I'm saying? Shaking their booty everywhere, everything hanging out. Going with that one chick that started the slut walk. The bitch had Amber Rose that had no hair.
Oh yeah, she's
bald headed hoe.
Yeah, she's still.
She used to be with that Kardashian.
Everything
she first got.
She was 21 Savage.
Well, yeah, when she first came out, she was with that. But anyway, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity, right? And the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations,
Yep, that's it.
as when he fought in the day of battle, right? And his feet shall stand in that day upon the mountain Olives, which is before Jerusalem on the east. And the Mount of Olives shall cleave in the midst thereof toward the east and toward the west. And there shall be a very great valley, and half of the mountains shall remove toward the north, and half of it toward the south. And ye shall flee to the valley of the of the mountains, for the valley of the mountains shall reach unto Azel. Yea, ye shall flee like as ye fled from before the earthquakes in the days of Uriah, king of Judah. And the Lord my power shall come, and all the saints with thee. And just reverting that to us now, that's how, when Yahushua come, we're going to be with the Lord. We're going to fight against the nations, right? And the nations is going to be running. The nations is going to be trying to run back to their own country and own land, right? Everybody's going to be trying to find some kind of sanctuary, right? But let me jump down. This is I think it's 12. Yeah, let me jump down to 12. This is same chapter, Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yep.
That goes always take you back to the Mist, but it take you back to the movie The Terminator.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Terminator Part 2
That girl
with
was
Sarah
on
Connor.
that gate. Had that.
She got burnt the
She
hell
got
up.
nuked.
She got Krispy Kreme.
Oh no! She was at the gate trying to tell everybody stop.
Oh,
no.
Yep.
She was holding that gate, the motherfucking nuke went off, and she was holding it.
Yeah,
Her
look.
mouth was open and just burned straight
Yeah,
to
look.
the
Yeah.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor. That go to 2 Ezra 16:15, right? And his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all.
All right, come on. So, with that, you got preset? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 47 verse 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it.
That's it. Most gonna blow your ass up, man. The Lord will get rid of it, man. Yep, that's it. You know, so we pray with that. You know, with that we pray that was just edifying. We just want to give all prisoners to Abanawa.
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahusha, Ba'ashim, Akakudash.
Hey, the moms being to the apostles. And that was a great millstone. With that, hey, shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, what that you said at the end about
America.
Oh, kind of.